What's going on, everybody? Dan here with Moonshine Talk. I'm just gonna do a quick little video here. Nothing too crazy. You won't have me babbling on for about a half hour or so. I just want to do something different here. Should do a little unboxing video showing some stuff I just picked up recently. It comes courtesy of Mad Rush Media, which is I found them on eBay. They're a seller on eBay. I just started getting an eBay thing because I'm usually about 10, 15 years past behind the times on a lot of different stuff. So that's what I did. So I just wanted to show a few things off and do like a little unboxing, show and tell, whatever you want to call it. And so first up is Grunge Truck Push. They're a grunge band from Seattle. A lot of people speak very highly of them. There's a bunch of liner notes here. Jerry Cantrell from Alice in Chains. A couple other people. I'm not really familiar with their names, but they're popular. They didn't break back in the day like a lot of the grunge bands did, especially ones coming from Seattle. And that was one of those things where a lot of them were getting gobbled up at the time, and they were one of the ones that got picked up around the time grunge exploded. But they didn't really hit big like a lot of them. But I like them really. I like them a lot. I remember a bunch of their videos on MTV playing the Headbangers Ball and stuff like that. So saw that, picked it up, and that was one thing. Next thing I got is Church of Misery, Born Under a Mad Sign, some death metal. Excuse me, not death metal, doom metal. It came out last year. It was actually one of my top picks of the year. I enjoyed it. They're a Japanese band that do doom. Uh, they do it good. Covers got I don't know which serial killer or killer in general that is, but they tend to have a lot of covers like that. But yeah, so it's good. If you like Doom, check them out. They're pretty solid. Next up is Cathedral, Seventh Coming. Cathedral's awesome. They're one of my favorite Doom bands as well. Anyone who's familiar with them knows the history of Lee Dorian. He used to be in Napalm Death. Moved on from that. He formed Cathedral. Had a record label. Rise Above, I want to say it is. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, they're one of my favorite bands. I've just been steadily trying to beef up on the discography. So check that out. And most of their stuff is pretty good. And eventually, somewhere down the road, if this takes off enough, I'll probably start doing like album rankings and stuff like that. And that's one of the bands I want to do. And there's another one coming up I want to mention as well. That's probably what I'm going to do. Uh, then we got Lucifer, their first album. They are a Swedish doom metal band, very Sabbathy, female fronted vocalist. It's Joanna Anderson and Nick Anderson, who's formerly from Entombed. He's in the Helicopters, but they're killer. They're a killer doom band. They got a new album coming out pretty soon, so I'll pick that up. But I've been trying to. I got a couple of their things on CD, but I didn't have this one, so I picked it up. And yeah, they're killer. If you like Doom, if you like Sabbathy kind of stuff, check them out. These next two are COC Animosity and COC Technocracy. I didn't have a lot of the early stuff. I love COC, but I don't have any of this stuff. And honestly, I really never listened to a lot of it. Growing up, I was more into the sludgy, doomy kind of stuff that they did. I know they had a punk background. Reed Mullen, the drummer, or used to be, he's now passed away. He used to do the vocals on this, so I'm interested in hearing it and see how that goes. Uh, but yeah, and they're another one who, if I do album rankings and stuff like that, go over deep dives in the discographies and all that. That's another one I want to do is COC, and if this thing takes off or picks up or whatever the case might be, I got a couple buddies who I want to ask to join me with it because I think that'd be fun. So anyhow, that's that. A couple early COCs, Pungent Stench, first recordings. Uh, I like them. I heard one of their songs a long, long time ago. Tony, I heard it on a compilation. I think it was Death is Just the Beginning. And they're good. I have another thing of theirs. I think it's first recordings or something like that, but it's a box set. It's a greatest hits compilation. And a lot of their stuff is solid. It's like a mix of grindcore, death metal, that sort of thing. And so I'm getting another one. I didn't really, back in the day when they were popular, I remember hearing about them on Headbangers Ball as well when Ben Caught Buttering came out. But they're a good band. They've got a, so I'm just slowly but surely going to probably pick up more of their stuff to listen to it a little bit more. So that's that one. Then another band who, based on a few people's recommendations, I'll just throw a couple in real scattershot here. This one can thank J Dog from Hell's Headbangers, Slaughter Lord, old school Australian thrash. He really raves over that one. I heard it, I liked it, so I saw that it was available, so I picked it up. It's something I can listen to from time to time, and but it's good thrash. There's tons of people more educated on some of these bands than I am, but I enjoyed it, so I saw it was available, picked it up. Then also now we got Angel Corpse, Hammer Gods, and Angel Corpse, The Inexorable. I'm more familiar with Gene Pavlicki. I think I'm probably butchering that, but he's in Perdition Temple. He's a Tampa death metal guy. This was one of his bands. A lot of people rave about him. I hear a lot of the channels that I follow and listen to respect their opinions on metal. They talk about Angel Corpse, so I saw some of their stuff was available, picked it up, and yeah, I'll jam that out, particularly when I'm working from home and doing stuff. I just throw the headphones on and do my work and get it done, and it goes a lot faster, a lot smoother, and it's a little more fun than being at the office doing stuff there. So that's another one. Then we got Bathory, Nordland. I've been slowly but surely picking up more Bathory stuff. I have a lot of their classic stuff, but I don't have some of their later releases. So it's been fun for me to kind of get more into them and see the evolution of the band as it went on, how Quorthon, the sound of the band changed. So I know a lot of people are very familiar with Bathory. And again, anyone sees this, I'm late to the game on a lot of stuff, so that's not a big surprise with a lot of things. But I like Bathory, but I'm starting to get into their later stuff. So that's saw that, picked it up, and I'm gonna slowly but surely pick up the entire collection. And there's that. And then finally, Marduk, Panzer Division. Uh, I have Nightwing. I got that years and years ago, back probably like 96, 97. I forget when exactly that came out. And so I'm meant to pick up the newest release, but I just haven't. I just haven't. There's some stuff that slipped through the cracks. I know that one was pretty good, but I just never listened to it. This one I know is one of the earliest releases. So another one, just check it out and see how much I like it or not. But yeah, that's it. That's pretty much that's as quick, fast, and easy as I could do something. That was my collection. Again, it's Mad Rush Media. Guy's name is Dave. He's on eBay. You can find him there. Otherwise, if you're interested, he's got an email address, Dave at madrushmedia.com. If you want to check his stuff out or talk to him, he's excellent excellent seller on eBay. He does his stuff is packed well, ships fast. He's got a good selection. The prices are decent. So he's one of my favorite people next to Hell's Headbangers, Night Shift merch, primitive recordings. That's generally speaking where I get a lot of my stuff, other than some of the local record shops around here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So anyhow, that's all for now. I'm sure I'll have more videos coming up, going to a second part of Train at Malenko's. And yeah, so if you like any of this stuff, like, share, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. Check out all the channels that I recommend because they're all killer. And that's it. Take it easy. Later.